Hello, everyone, and welcome back to CHH Hysteria. I'm your host, Cole.
And I'm your co-host, Cooper.
And today we are here with one of CHH's most prominent rising star, Battz.
Yo, what's good? What's good? I appreciate you guys having me here. I'm mad honored. I'm excited for this interview.
Bro, I appreciate you coming on a lot. Like I said, it means a lot to us. You're one of our favorite artists. We love your music.
Man,
And but yeah, before we get too far in talking about everything, do you just want to take like a quick second to introduce yourself, who you are, why you make music?
Yeah, what's good? My name's Carlton Battz. My artist name is my last name, Battz. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I've recently turned 20 years old. I make Christian music, Christian hip hop. I'm very inspired by like just hip hop in general, the culture of it. Like study like Tribe Called Quest, Comment, like so many people, Nas, so many people that inspired me, and I wanna reach people in my that look like me and that don't even sometimes that's not something that's predominantly being heard with a good message and the preaching of the gospel. So that's what I do. Yes, sir.
Yeah, love that. Love that mission you have. It's super. Just love that so much. So you just dropped a new song recently called "Be Real." If I remember
Yes,
correctly,
sir.
it's like maybe 3 weeks ago. Super good song. So like, what is this song about? And like, what's the story behind it?
Nah, bro, most definitely. So I was having a conversation with a friend just about this honesty and transparency within music or just content creation in general, because I feel like a lot of people tend to put on this mask like, oh, they're just good, perfect people. And it's which from the outside looking in, people want to be drawn to that, but it's actually harming because those people have a false hope or look at what somebody actually, it's not really what they are. So then they're comparing themselves, you know what I mean? So all that. So I just created Be Real just to spread the message of basically like, hey man, let's be honest with each other. Let's be open. So
Yeah, I love that track. Just like the organ is so good, and you're rapping
Hey,
over it's
thanks.
amazing, bro. I love that
Yeah.
for real. That style is amazing. And I was at Holy Smoke, met you there. That was really awesome, and you performed
Yes,
that
sir.
there, which was super great. But yeah, you performed Thursday night at Holy Smoke at like the Build and Brew thing. So how did you get that connection and like to perform? And what was the experience like performing there?
Yeah, most definitely. Bro, it's really, I think proximity plays a big play in a lot of things. So, Deal, he lives in Tennessee, like he's an hour away from me. So whenever he needs something, I'm always there to make sure that I can get help in any way. I'm giving value in other ways. Like, hey man, let me on a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not doing all that. I got a camera, bro. You need some pictures? I got you. You need somebody to watch a merch table. I got, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. Always supporting. But nah, bro. I think last year I won the challenge, the Holy Smoke Cypher challenge, like to perform. So that was actually how I got to go to Holy Smoke last year and then make the connection. And they told me, hey man, you're performing next year since then. So it's been a great, I tell everybody, man, go to stuff. Like a lot of people are looking from the outside in and like, bro, why can't I get this opportunity? Right. You're not going to, I don't believe that you're getting opportunities like just chilling, doing your own thing. You've got to be out here going to these things, giving value, being a genuine person, being talented, doing your part. So yeah, it was great, bro. Performing there was great. I think me and Aaron noticed it's not a shot to anybody else that performed that night, but we noticed a significant energy shift like when we hit stage, and it was a nice feeling. It was a nice feeling. Everybody was mad engaging, so it was great.
Now, yeah, the energy when DNA came on was pretty crazy. Can't lie myself.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And yeah, I love how you're talking about how you gotta like go to things and like kind of make opportunities for yourself. Like people are gonna connect with like people more than like anything else for real.
Yeah.
So like, and then like Holy Smoke was great because you had like a lot of opportunities to meet people and make connections. So that's just super cool. So if you're an artist or just a person that likes CHH, I really recommend going.
Yeah, even like I'm not trying to cut you off. Even from that, bro, like I'm getting booked just because I performed that. So I got a
For
show
real.
next week at Lipscomb University, and so I got another show in Connecticut. Bro, I'm getting flown out. My host, all that stuff's getting done because I'm going to these events or just being around. So it's mad useful. It's purposeful.
Yeah. Bro, congrats on those shows. That's awesome. Love to see you getting more exposure like that. You deserve it.
Appreciate it, man.
So let's get into really good stuff. So you've talked about pretty openly about once you hit 100,000 monthly listeners that you're going to drop an album, and everybody
Yes,
wants
sir.
that album, like everybody. So how far are you into this album, and like what are some things that you can tell us about this album?
Yeah, man. So like I said, at 100K, we're going to start the album rollout. So, bro, I'm in the, I got the like the concept done. Like the concept is done. I got like the intro done. I have I got like some in between tracks like started, but now I think we're gonna be finished by like October ish. So that's my plan. And I got a budget. I put $10,000 to the side. Like I'm really trying to, you know what I mean? Like this is gonna be done correctly. But nah, bro, I can give you the name of the album, bro. It's called Shucking and Jiving. That's what the name of the album's gonna
Wait,
be
what was
called.
that again?
Shucking and Jiving.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
I'm guessing
so
that's a different language, right?
nah, nah. It's a so in like African American culture, right? There's
Mm.
it's shucking and jiving is basically means like you're selling out like your
Mm.
people basically. So that's what the album is.
Man, that's
I feel like a lot of like artists. I'm just being honest. In CHH, you know what I mean? Like we get mad comfortable. Like we're getting these church shows, performing, making music that is mad like recyclable. Which I'm just being honest. Mad just let's get the youth kids hype, man. Make them jump. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with that, but at the end of the day, are we reaching the people that's actually around us? You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. I think it's gonna be a little. I think it's gonna be a little controversial. Some of the topics that I'm touching on. It's gonna be very deep. It's gonna be very deep. It's not gonna be like an album of just songs that are like hard songs or something. It's gonna be like, all right, we need to think about this. I'm trying to create a conversation. So
yeah. No, I mean you say it's controversial and deep. I mean those are the best type of albums. Those are the albums that are gonna like be talked about like 10 years from now. Be like,
yeah,
yeah, just about all the issues that you're talking about. And that I can't wait to see what you touch on, how you touch on it. We know it's gonna be great. The
thank you,
concept
man.
album is like, yeah, that's just perfect. And like the title and what it means sounds super intriguing to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then at Holy Smoke, you also mentioned to me, and I know someone else, JJ, uh, that this is going to be the best CHH album. So like in your mind, what makes this the best?
Bro. So all right. So I went back, right, and it's like, bro, please don't like make this seem like I'm talking down on like the other artists or nothing like that. But I'm just being honest. I went back and listened to like just like old Cray, and like this, or I just went through everybody's catalogs and albums, which like, bro, it was cool, it was good, bro. They were great albums, but like if I'm comparing it to like, because like I said, I'm a hip hop head, right? If I'm comparing it to Illmatic, if I'm comparing it to like all these legend, if I'm comparing it to Pimp a Butterfly, if I'm comparing it to Good Kid, Mad City, if I'm comparing it to Forest Hill Drive, are these really something that are are at that level? You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
And
So
I agree.
for my plan is, and what, bro, I got stuff down. Like, bro, this mug is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So so like, I don't know. I'm very confident that it's gonna be one, if not the best CHH album in our space, especially recently. So
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
mad excited. I'm like
Yeah,
doing a
man.
rollout, everything perfectly, bro. I mean, I'm planning to like the video, bro, the stories, bro. It's gonna be great. I'm super excited for everyone to see it. Have the boy Cinematics help me. It's gonna be great.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. No, I'm super excited to see that, especially like how you do the rollout and stuff, because like the rollout's a huge, like in my
Mhm.
opinion, like a lot of like the hype building up is just like it makes the album so much more fun when you actually get to hear
Yeah.
it for the first time, So I'm
Facts.
really excited to see how you do that. I can't wait to see how you execute it. It's gonna be great.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I mean the best CHH album. We'll see. We'll see. I can't wait. Can't wait to
Mhm.
see. So what made you want to wait until 100,000 monthly listeners to like start the rollout?
Yeah. So let's be 100% honest too, bro. This is for artists. The 100,000 goal is a rollout itself as well. But you know what I mean?
It's
You gotta be thinking. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro. I don't want to waste anything. So my point is, I want to build a fan base that is ready for that. I feel like people drop their ego is telling them, bro, I want to do an album. I don't need to do the actual work for the album to perform well. So yeah, I'm just doing singles right now till I get to, bro. Actually, bro, that's almost. I'm gonna say it, bro. I'm on a summer playlist and shit. No, like my stuff gonna go, like gonna go up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it would be mad disappointing if I dropped the album a year ago, right? But if I dropped it this year, it'll just have a way bigger impact. And I've grown since then. You know what I mean? Like lyrically, my rapping ability, my production ability, like a lot's changed. And I don't want to, I don't want it to be wasted. I want it to be received well. So that's why I wanted to wait to 100K.
Yeah, no, I love that. Like, just everything about that. Because first of all, you're like building up a fan base first, so like that's
Yeah,
amazing. I love that. And then also like, when you say when I get 100K, like I'm gonna start the rollout. That makes your
yeah,
fans want to share with more people.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's
yeah,
just like it's pretty much like a call to action without being like obvious about it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like super smart. And then
yeah. Most definitely.
I'm really excited to hear your song on the playlist. That's amazing.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
happy
Blessed.
that you made that.
Yes, sir. I'm super excited for it.
But yeah, so you're an artist who's like really grown and gained a lot of respect in the scene lately. I feel
Mhm.
like. So like, what are some tips that you have for younger or like new artists or like starting out, like how to grow the audience without like losing respect? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, most definitely, bro. So I was a, I would say I was one of the earlier adapters on TikTok as a Christian artist, right?
Mm,
So I mean, a lot of people are very skeptical not doing it. I think me, Henrik, a few other guys, like we were really like, I don't want to say pioneers because like everybody use social media, but we just doing that, and I'm always open to give like the sauce. Really, it's not sauce. It's just consistency in doing the work. But nah, bro. First of all, bro, don't be a weirdo. And by that, what I mean is, bro, I think people going for ask way too much, right? I've known Dill for like 2 years now, right? And like been around the most. I've not once still asked this man for a feature to be a song. Like that's not something I'm doing. I'm not asking, hey man, can I get on this show, bro? With you? Can I go on tour? I'm not being weird, bro. I'm giving value. Every time I'm with these people, I'm adding value, right? So I think that's something that ends up um kind of tarnishing how people feel towards you, man, because they feel like it's always an ask, it's always an alternative motive why you're around these people, which no one wants to feel that. So, what else? Hey, man, really work on your craft. I'm very strategic on the type of music that I make. I understand that boom bap and like soulful, like the feel is very, it's not as prevalent in CHH, right? So automatically that rapping in that style kind of gains you a certain respect, that's mad strategic on my part. Um, what else, bro? Just I don't know, bro. Giving value, bro. Like I'm gonna say, bro, doing your business correctly. So I have contracts. I'm doing things. I have a price that I sit on. I'm not. I'm very like you know what I mean. I'm on my business when it comes to this stuff and how music works. It's word of mouth. So like if you do me dirty in business, bro, I'm saying something. It's gonna pass to him. It's gonna pass to her. It's gonna, you know what I mean. And then you're you're doing yourself not a good deed, which a lot of artists tend to do in this space, and that's why you see them kind of in a secluded area where people not rock with them as much because it's stuff that happened behind the scenes.
mm.
You don't play about people's money and things like that. So yeah,
Yeah, for real. Just be like a real person and like
yeah,
don't be shady. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah. That's basically sums it up. Just be
Yeah,
real
and don't ask
make
for free
good music.
features, right?
Yeah, don't ask for free, bro. Mike Garrett, like Cinematics is my actual bro. We hang out with this man all the time, bro. I paid him for that. We paid him his price for that, man. Like, and it's not a small price. I should want to pay my friends. I should want to pay somebody that's worth, and that's something else too that I think lacks in our space somewhat. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I think that's all really good knowledge. So yeah, thanks for sharing that. Um,
bro,
and like again, like so you are like a young artist that is growing fairly fast, with like a different sound than what we normally hear. You know what I mean? Because there's like see, it just got a lot of like trap and stuff, but like not as much like the boom bap soulful stuff that you do, right?
mhm.
So like, what has it been like in this space? Do you think you've been accepted, like with the sound and like all that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So first, I'm gonna say self awareness is everything, bro. To understand how people perceive you, you should already know what people's initial reactions are going to be when they hear you or see you. So I spent time. I'm a firm believer in the 10,000 hour rule of putting 10,000 hours in, and you becoming a pro at anything. So, um, man, I put my head down. I did the work, bro. I learned videography. I learned how to engineer. I learned production. Like, you know what I mean? I'm in the basement, bro. Like right now, rapping. I got the heat presses. I'm learning all this stuff, right? Like every day, I'm doing the work. Dang, wait. What's the initial question? My fault. I kind of went.
What's it been like in the space, and like, do you feel
Oh
accepted with your
yeah,
sound and everything?
yeah. So, and how all that translated was that people gave me mad respect. Like how I got in touch with any tribe or any of those guys were through, hey, Michael asked, hey bro, who can rap in the space? Who can really rap? People was tagging me in the thing. So he ended up following me, put me on a playlist, listen to my stuff. And the fact that I already had, videos, things up, bro, you know what I'm saying? It was people respect hip hop, bro, when they hear it. I think a lot of people think it's like an inner circle type thing. But bro, if you make good music and you're just not weird, like people, and by weird I mean like you're just not, like what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you make good music, bro, there's no one gatekeeping you from stopping in that. I think respect is, especially like hip hop's a sport. So if you're cold at basketball, bro, I don't like know how versed you guys are. Like if you're in the court and like you cold, bro, people respect you because it don't matter. None of that. You can be anybody. You can be some white kid, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If you over there going crazy, we rocking with you, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's just about putting the work in.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, make sure you're dropping quality, like everything you do. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, that like consistency. You kind of talked about that a little bit for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Who are like you kind of talked about this in like when we first like on our first question, but like who are some people that have inspired you like musically or like in your faith or literally anything? And it can be anyone. Doesn't have to be other artists, but it can be.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Someone who's inspired me, bro, is I mean, I think No Big Deal is mad inspiring to me just because his story. I don't know if you guys know, this man was a tourman. He was touring with artists for 10 years and just putting in work. So the fact that he was able to thug that out and he's independently flourishing in life. Like this man he's well off, and it's just mad inspiring seeing that, especially being a young man. Like sometimes I'm like, dang man, how am I making money? You know what I mean? Like so, it's mad inspiring seeing that. My mother and my father, bro, I love them so much. They're mad. My dad's more like stern, like this is what it is, and my mom is very loving. So it contrast is right. Mad supportive. So they inspire me a lot. Dang, who else, man? Yeah, that's all I can really think off the top. But yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome. Love, like good parents can do a lot for real.
yeah. That's a lot of the work right there.
For real, yeah.
So like you dropped, I mean, you kind of you mentioned that you've only dropped singles and you dropped a decent bit of them. I mean, you have stuff going all the way back to 2020, and you've been pretty active. So you have a pretty you have a decent sized discography, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And out of all of your discography, which song do you hear God's voice the strongest in?
God's voice is strongest in. That's a great question. Huh? Dang, that's a deep question. I've never been asked that. I'll say Southern Hospitality. For me personally, and especially just in the spirit of how it was made. Like that was my first song to like gain a lot more traction than I've ever received. Like I was going from averaging, I get like 1,000 streams in like 3 weeks or something to like I did 10K first week. For me, that was like crazy. So nah, bro, like I don't know, just speaking on my life, my cousin that passed and things like that. I think it was a song about game, really just putting people on game. And I don't know, bro, that song really connects with me a lot. When I just listen back to it, I get put in the same feeling. And actually, we got, I'll give y'all a little scoop, bro. We got Southern Hospitality 2 is the next song I'm dropping.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That was fire.
Yeah.
It's tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's tough.
Southern Hospitality. I was driving with one of my friends and the Southern Hospitality played, and he's not a Christian, and he was like instantly fell in love with the music. So like that's probably not the only person that's had that before, but yeah.
Yeah. So kind of actually piggybacking off of that, if someone were to if I were to go up to someone and they wanted to listen to your music, who do you or what song do you think that they should start off with?
Song they should start off with, man. Good question. These are good questions. Bro, I would say either Yeshua Freestyle or Southern Hospitality. I think.
Yeah.
Both fire.
So
Yeah, both is very funny.
yes, sir.
Yeah. And then like kind of going back into like the CHH space. So like you've grown a lot in the CHH space. I mean, obviously you're having around 50K monthly listeners, which is a lot of people, and you've carved out a pretty big following.
Yeah.
So what do you think your role in CHH is now in like the community and culture, and how do you think that'll change like throughout the future?
That's a great question. Yeah, bro. I think my current role right now is giving back. I'm not saying like I'm a big rich guy or something. I'm not, promise you. But now like giving just giving and building with others. That's what it is. I'm in a building season with others. So my boy Aaron Dews, my best friend, bro. Like we're constant, bro. We got a show for Juneteenth this weekend in Atlanta, and we got another one. But like we're building. We got a writers camp. We're doing the talent shows. We're giving back to artists, giving them information. We're letting them, bro. Because we like one dude. He sold freaking 20 shirts from like just showing his merch on the thing, which is, I know that sounds small, but that's pretty good. You know what I mean? From nothing. So nah, bro. I'm in a building stage. Really just locking in the people that are going to be there with me as we're growing together. And what do I see myself in the future? My role in the space is really being, I don't say like an OG, but like somebody that's, if you go to them for this knowledge and this relationship that is mad beneficial. And by beneficial, I'm not talking about metrics wise or like financially. I'm talking about, I don't want to charge for like game. I don't want to charge for, I want to be just helpful. And like people call when they need some help or anything. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah. So kind of to cap off the interview, we kind of like to end it on a more like, I don't know, sillier note, I guess, or more laid back note. Yeah. So I found a question, like a kind of a dumb question online. And I found, in one sentence, how would you sum up the internet?
How would I sum up the internet?
Yeah.
Bio. No, I'm playing. Let me see. Let me think. Dang, that's it. Give me a sec. Dang, bro, sorry. That's kind of. I gotta think. I would sum up the internet, and what's a good word for that? One word.
You have a whole sentence, so like I don't know how you define a sentence.
A run-on.
Oh, I have a whole sentence.
Yeah.
I'll say the internet is a place where you can change your life or destroy your life.
Ooh, okay, that's deep.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's true too.
Yeah, so that's facts. So
that's true though. Any last words?
Nah, bro. I want to say thanks again for inviting me for the interview, bro. And I appreciate what you guys do for our space so much. Like once I get my stuff going, like with you two, I would love to collaborate. If that's okay with you guys, if that's something you want to do. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. Thank you.
But when you say your stuff going, you mean you got a YouTube channel? Because like I watched that one video where you had like the 3 things CHH should do or whatever. It was a while ago, but that was fire.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah. That was cut from a live stream I was doing on Twitch. But yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm finna get. So I'm hearing people walking. I'm gonna get back into content creation a lot more and just doing that type of stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, Battz YouTube. Okay. That's fire.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No, we really appreciate you. Thank you for coming on. We appreciate you supporting us. It means a lot coming from like our favorite artists, you know what I mean? So yeah. But be sure to check out Battz. Leave a comment what your favorite knowledge drop was, your favorite Battz song, and what you're excited from the album. Until next time.
Yes, sir.